3:42 in the morning on March 25th, 2023. I think I'm gonna wrap up my day right now for my work. I was working on Indian icons on my website, kylepounds.com. I have to remember to mention that all the time because I got a comment on my video yesterday. Whenever I talk, sometimes my cockatiel likes to sing. Somebody goes, "Why do you not want to get a job?" I was like, "My website?" It's kind of a bizarre thing to comment on my video. The only thing I talk about is my website. So if I don't want to get a job, like, why would it not occur to you that I have a website that I'm working on when the only thing I talk about is my website and you're watching me and all I'm talking about is my website? Oh, actually yesterday, yeah, because even on the video yesterday, the beginning of it, I was talking about my website. I don't know, maybe it was somebody who was watching me just found me. But yeah, I have a website. It's called kylepounds.com. I need to put it down below. It's really difficult to remind people that you have a website, I found, because nobody has websites. Like literally nobody has a website. I was doing a search for websites, like with my mom even, and the only thing I found was like, they're basically like link pages. They're like fancy, and these are like the best award-winning websites in the whole world. Personal websites are basically glorified link pages with like a couple of pictures and then links to like Instagram, and that's it. So people don't understand the concept of what a website even is. And so yeah, every once in a while, like people at my mom's friends are like, "Oh, so what do you do?" I'm like, "I have a website." And they're like, "Oh, really? What is it?" It's like kylepounds.com. Anyway, so yeah, I was working on icons for monarchs of India, which there were 172 of, but the problem was, like, a lot of the monarchs, it was extremely complicated because a lot of the monarchs were monarchs of subsidiary states, which I'll include because I had them on there. But I normally, as a rule, don't put leaders of subsidiary states, I guess, unless they're like part of a story. But and so I had to create, and then new states that didn't even exist. So I had to like create a bunch of new ones and find where they were. It was like crazy. But I finally got through it, and then I did. I'm doing Japan, and I'm almost done with Japan. I just zoomed right through it. That had like 62. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just do it and this is on my website, kylepounds.com, by the way. Do it in reverse, where you look at the list of the images and then copy that image and find out whichever one it was and then put it on the timeline. But then I finished the day with putting images on just other things that the pages I was on, like West Asia, South Asia, East Asia, just copying like famous people or whatever, and then battles, and pasting it on the search, calling up an image, pasting it, and then finding it for a lot. So it was cool. I was making progress. So yeah, it's fun. It's good work. I'm totally hooked on it. Looking forward to like getting it through. Yeah, get to the stopping point where I do the whole thing, the whole timeline. Either add an icon that I have, or put an MI for missing, so I have to put it later, or an NT, because a lot of them are that. They just didn't get around to getting converted. They're just JPEG still. But I'm also developing my idea and philosophy about it, like which images I want to use for what, because there's so many different things. And kylepounds.com, by the way, history timeline, check it out. It's actually going to make me the greatest mind in the history of mankind, and I know that's people probably think that I'm not being serious, but I'm dead serious. Let me explain why. First off, the idea that people in the past were smarter than we are now is just ludicrous. They didn't have computers. Like, whoever the smartest person is living now. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So now, out of the different people who are the smartest, who are they? Are they Elon Musk? Everybody likes to say Elon Musk is the smartest person, like his own father. His YouTube channel is called Father of a Genius. Okay, so why is he a genius? Because he's a businessman. Okay, so well, then why else? Also, because he's like a engineer. Okay, so I guess the smartest people are going to be like the astrophysicists and the like rocket scientists, and then the businessmen who make a lot of money. But see, here's the problem. Those are industries that kill the planet, right? There's an example of us getting ahead of ourselves technologically. What we have to do is grow sociologically, because it doesn't hurt the planet to increase your mind with all this awesome technology we have. And so the prize for the greatest mind has to go into that category, not into the fucking rocket science category, making weapons. You understand? So then start looking around at those people. Well, then what would you look around at? The people who create the map of knowledge. That's me. I'm the only one. That makes me the greatest mind in the history of mankind. And I'm not being facetious. I'm just being honest. Not because I'm like an ego person. I actually can say it because I'm not an ego person, okay? Because I don't give a fuck what you think about me. So then you might be like, oh, but what about Einstein? He totally thought out of the box. Well, number one, that was just science. That's not sociology. And yeah, it is a pretty cool thing to think about. But who's to say somebody else wouldn't have thought about it? That's like I mean, we can all conceptualize it now, right? So anyways, how did I get on that tangent? Oh, fuck. I'm kind of high. I almost smoked all my weed. I got weed yesterday morning at 8 in the morning when they opened. But I went to one that I normally don't go to. I went to Magnolia. And I think I gave the motherfucker $25. The guy was like staring at me too. Like he wasn't even smiling. And he didn't even say anything when he gave it to me. He just goes. Sometimes people who work at dispensaries are like out of their minds. I've seen it at 4 dispensaries where people act really fucking weird on you. I won't tell the stories, but I mean, most of the time they're really friendly. They're friendly almost all the time at the farm, and they're super duper friendly over at Muck Hall. But anyway, I'm like almost out, dude, because I got the good stuff, but it's like not even getting me high. I'm just smoking it. So, and that was before I ran out of the money. So that's why I bought it. But now I'm maxed out on all my credit cards. I can't buy anything. I only have like a couple $100 left. And I might get maxed out on that because I think something comes out automatically and it'll come out in a couple days. So that means I'll have no way of getting any money whatsoever. And I can't dip into my tax money because that's the one that my mom cleared out. $12,000 yesterday when she gave it to the scam artist. And $4,000 of her money. And yeah, so now I can't get weed again. I'm out of weed and I can't get more. Luckily, a couple weeks ago, I did apply for a $2,000 credit card. So it'll come pretty soon. So all I have to do is wait for that. Once I get that, I have $2,000 to get stuff with. And on Monday, I can sell my Redfoot Tortoise and my Red Tegu for like a couple $100. This is not the first time my mom's been scammed out of money. A couple years ago, she was scammed out, I think in the same way, a couple $1,000, I think. So she makes a habit out of it. So, yeah, it's kind of freaky. I'm kind of freaked out about it. I don't think she'll do it again. But, anyway, so tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm just gonna work on my website all day tomorrow, and then on Monday I'll get going on trying to sell my stuff. But I mean, I'm that Indian icons for KylePounds.com, by the way, the only website in the world. I got bogged down big time, but once I got out of India, I was moving. So I'm like super, super, super fucking excited about how fast I can get these icons on, man. Oh, my mom has been driving me goddamn fucking crazy. She goes, I'm making a resume for you. You're getting a job. You're getting a job. And I'm like, oh my God. Why do I have to get a job before I sell my stuff? She's like, don't sell any of it. You won't get what you want. I'm like, I don't care what I get. I'll sell it half off. I just have to sell everything, get rid of the expenses. Because I cannot get a job because I have to work on the website. I thought that was clear from my video yesterday because somebody commented, why do you not want to get a job? The website, okay? The website, all right? That's going to change the world. The only website, the best website, okay? The greatest mind. That's why I have the desire to work on it. That's why I really don't want to get a job. It makes a lot of sense to me. It should make sense to other people. And check it out, by the way. It's right there, KylePounds.com. Look at the timeline. Download the Google Earth stuff. It's right there. Nobody has ever once acknowledged to me that I have a website. Sometimes people say that, like, people who do amazing things, like, they get really freaked out when they're coming up, when they're working, because people act extremely, like, troubling around them. Like you're in Twilight Zone. The exact same thing happens to me, dude. Like I'm in the goddamn Twilight Zone, where nobody will acknowledge I have a website. Nobody. Not a single person has ever acknowledged I even have a website, except for this one person who comments on my videos. But they've never acknowledged, they've never said anything about my actual website. Like I saw this on your website, they've never said that I might as well not have a website. It's the weirdest thing, dude. And I can't get my mother, I can't talk to my mother about my website. She won't. Every time I talk to her, she goes, you already talked to me about it. And I go, no, but that's not the point. Like it's designed to talk about it more than one time. Like I can tell you about what I did now, and because it encompasses the world. So it's just, that's what it's like when you're the only person in the world with a website. And if you tell me there's somebody else with a website, you have to put the website down. You have to tell me the website. Don't just say, oh, I know people with websites. Tell me the website. Because I have to have a website to look at if you're going to tell me that there's a website. And if there is another website in the world besides mine, tell me the website so that I can then look at it and then comment on the website, which doesn't exist because I'm the only person in the world with a website. It's the weirdest thing. I live in the Twilight Zone. So anyways, yeah, tomorrow I'll vlog about all the amazing fast work I did on the only website. And then on Monday I'll vlog about how whatever I sold that day. I'm going to take the bike into the store. Hopefully they'll be open to sell all my bicycles, both my nice bicycles. Or hopefully they'll sell the electric bike too. I can sell 3 bikes. And then to sell my 2 animals, my tegu and my red tegu, red-foot tortoise. And then look into cancel the mechanic and then call around and look into selling my car. My mom has a friend who is looking to buy a car, so maybe I'll sell it to him, and that'll be fucking awesome to not have to worry about that. Already talk to you tomorrow. And I'm the only person with a website. It's called Kyle Pounds. Check it out. And if you know anybody with a website, put it down so I can critique the website that we all know doesn't even exist in the first place. I'm the only one with a website. Everybody knows that. Well, actually, nobody knows that, but everybody should know that. Nobody even understands what a website is. I'm the only one with a website. It's just the truth.